Hi everyone, this is Abu. Today we try to change the oil for the Toyota Tundra 2020, Sequoia 2014. Normally for the new cars, the Toyota recommendation is 10,000 mile. Me, I rather do it every 5,000 mile. I'm an old school, so I do in-house 5,000 mile oil change. And when I take it to the dealer, when it's every 10,000 mile, I take it to the dealer. It is lifetime warranty or lifetime for oil change. And normally I do it me and my son. My son he crossed the screen. His name Khaled, and hopefully we could do it without any problems. And we will video most everything until we just do it live. I am not a mechanic, never been a mechanic, always a lazy guy. I send my car to Toyota dealer or to any dealer. Normally I have it. I've been with the Toyota for almost last 20 years. I loved it. I used to own Dodge. I used to be a fan of Dodge, but not anymore. Since 20 years ago, I own, this is my fourth truck. I own one truck overseas. I loved it. So when I came back to the state, this is my third truck in the state. And normally they last forever, but and trust me, it is not a truck fault. Now this is the third truck. It is a driver fault, which is other people, they like to ram you from the back, front, whatever, and they destroyed the truck. Thanks God. It's built tough. It's like Ford F-150, but it is tougher.
بوليس اجوا وقالوا عرفوا في دونت جوا.
الشرطة اجت وفكروا في ريدونت؟
لا 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 ما فكروا طلع في دونت بس حلمت.
انت حلمت؟
اجوا علينا قالوا خلينا ناخذ الدونت كلياتهم. قلنا لا.
قلتوا لا؟ طب ليش ما اعطيتوا الشرطة دونت؟
طلع انت شرطة.
طلع انا الشرطي؟ انا ماني من الشرطة.
بس حلمت يا
حلمت اني انا شرطي. بدي ارجع لورا. تعالي اقعدي على الكرسي هذا. So we are going to change the oil for the Tundra, and we'll take some.
Hi, Abu Sadiq.
تعطينا الضوء. It's iForest 5.7 liter V8. Sometimes get rusted here and rusted here. I don't know. You send it. Even with the cover, still I left the truck for 2 months. I did not start it. I was overseas, and when I came back, I was like, I have a remote control, like wireless. I could start it from overseas, but for a week I was not feeling well. I did not feel like I want to start it, and I tried. When after a week later, I tried to start the truck from overseas. It did not allow me, and I read the problem. It says if the truck left after or did not start the truck for an entire week, it will lock you out. So the only time you'll be able to access the remote start key again through you have to put the ignition key inside and start it. I mean, I do not have the ignition. I have a touch button, a start button. So it's the same way, same thing. So I could not do anything for almost like a month. I could not start the truck. So when I came back, the battery was almost like dead, and I have to jump it, and I start the truck, and the starter went back again normal. But that's is ridiculous. You could anytime you want to start the truck, as long the battery not dead, you'll be able to start it. This is Toyota. Think about it. Thank you so much. So you need to open this one here to make the oil release faster. It's like pressurized. So when you open this one here and you go down the truck, you'll be able to release the oil faster. Go get a napkin. So the oil is not bad. It's not more than 5,000 miles. So still, not that bad. But normally, like I said, their recommendation is 10,000 miles. But we do it every 5,000 miles. So we do it ourselves 5,000 miles. We let the dealer do the 10,000. Just you need to let the dealer. Okay, I came for the service for my 10,000 mile oil change. So if you didn't tell them that, they care for less. They do the oil change for you, even they know they're supposed to do it. Not too bad. Pretty good though. Okay. So these were a little tighter than that. This is a little doorway, gateway into the skid plate. Most Toyota Tundras will have that, and even Sequoias. The Sequoias are also it's a truck, but on an SUV. It's just the body's different. Everything underneath it is pretty much the same. But for the Tundra, you most likely will have a skid plate, and you will have a gateway through that skid plate, so you can get to the oil filter and the little plug to drain the oil out. And I am currently taking that little small skid plate off. It was definitely way tighter than that, but off camera I did torque it out, so it'll be a faster process on the video. And there you go. This is the skid plate. This is a part of the skid plate right here. Alrighty, and right here, let me bring that in. Right here, all right, so this is the oil filter right here, and this is just a little small drain plug you can plug in 3/8
ratchet right in here and pull it out so you can drain a little bit of the oil so the whole thing wouldn't seep out of the sides. The drain plug is somewhere down there. We'll get to that in a minute. But first we located where the oil filter will be at, and this is at the front of the car, front of the truck. And there it is. This is the TRD badge right here too, so it's right next to that if you have a TRD model. All right, so right here we have the oil filter, and if we go, all right, so this is the oil filter, as we said before, and it's just at the front of the truck. And if you go down a little bit further on the right side of the truck, if you were facing away from the truck, or on the left side of the truck if you were facing toward the truck, there is or the I guess the passenger side, there is the oil drain plug right here. This is the oil pan, and this is the oil drain plug right here. This is, I believe, is a 14 millimeter, so you just gotta bring a socket to it. Maybe it's a little bit torqued up, so a breaker bar would be recommended to use it. Make sure to just unscrew it correctly, and you'll have that oil seeping. I have the this is the canister tank I'm gonna use to fill up the oil. This is empty. I like to have it empty, so as soon as all the oil is drained out, I like to measure it and see how much oil was taken out of the truck, so we can replace that much into it, so we don't overfill it or don't put enough oil in there. All right. Alright, put those safety glasses on just because they're important, just in case. And some drain plugs will be tighter than others, but ours is not tight because last time we did it, we made sure not to make it that tight, just to make it easier for us to drain it. And here we go. So, get ready, took it out, make sure that's alright. Alright, now we bring this part. You probably can't see my face anymore, but this is the drain plug, and we're gonna slowly turn it until all the oil seeps out. Let me make sure that this is going in the right place. Alright, there we go. Well, made a little mess, but that's gonna be alright. Not too big of a mess. Alright, we're good. Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it cut.
You got it on video?
Can I see? It smells
So my
good.
son, he forget the plug for this tank, the small tank, and he make a mess now.
Did I make a mess? Is it a mess?
Yeah, it's messy, man.
Man.
There you go. It's like this is how when they call it do it yourself. So it's not always like a
Perfect.
perfect thing. So we was watching videos, other people doing things, and sometimes it sounds like very perfect or perfect. So I'm telling you, that's not a perfect thing. So even
It's
you
not
do
true.
it like 3, 5, 10 times, you still somehow end up making a mistake. So just want to show you, just he forget my son the plug, and he so starts filling up very fast, and it filled up, so he have to reach by his hand to basically
Take
unplug
it
the
out,
drain
unplug
and
the drain.
take care of it. I see you guys when the rest of the oil been drained, and we will go to the filter later.
The ice cream and water.
Alright, so we got the plug out right here. You see that blue little circle on the drain area? This is the crusher, the crusher washer, crusher. I can't remember what it's called, but you have to remove that. Sometimes it is stuck on the actual bolt. Sometimes it is stuck on the pan itself. So you probably can just grab a flat screwdriver and pry it out, and I'll get that in a second. Here's the flat screwdriver. I'm just gonna try to use and pry it out. It is really stuck on there. One second. Where's the really stuck on there. There we go. The old one is probably somewhere over here. Let's get the new one. Here is the crusher washer. You could probably buy this off of Amazon. Just pretty much put in the make and model of your vehicle and just right beside it crusher washer, and you'll have those. You can order a bunch of them for pretty cheap, for like $7 for probably 30 of them, so it's not too bad. And pretty much just slide it onto here just like that, and you start screw it in on there. So man, all right, I'm gonna start screwing it up. I'm just clean it one last time before I screw it on there. Clean the area. Never really be clean, it's just that for precautions. Alrighty. Clean it one more time since the oil is done draining. Go. And now we grab our, where the fuck did it go?
خلصت الشغل.
Huh? Jenna, what you doing, Jenna?
I'm helping Khaled.
Helping Khaled? What you gonna do helping Khaled?
Turning this, putting it on.
The oil filter?
Yes.
Okay, good. Very good.
بلش.
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm just gonna kind of torque it by hand. It's not really just enough. And
That's it.
there you go.
Good. Yeah, no need to push it hard.
Alright.
I will check it later for leak. It was leaking when you
No?
but okay, it was already good enough. So we pushed it a little bit more until we secure it better.
I don't think I pushed it too hard either.
Yeah, clean around it. We will check it later.
Alright, well, the oil has been changed now. This thing. This is the oil filter that we have to change the oil for. And I am going to start with bringing my 3/8 breaker board.
Looks like a delay.
And this is my 3/8 breaker bar. I'm just gonna push it right in here. I'm not sure if it was a 3/8 or a 1/2 inch.
Hello.
I think it's a 1/2 inch, but we're gonna find out. Oh, shit. I'm not sure. I think this is a 1/2 inch because this is way too big. I think. Is it going in? Can you see it? No? This is clockwise. This is counterclockwise. 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 Yeah, it says here close this way and open this way. There we go. Moved it a little bit. Yep, opened it.
So how you open it? How you close it? Clockwise open?
No, counterclockwise is to open and clockwise is to close or tighten.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll open just a little bit more. And there we go. Need a little more than just a hand. Look, Jenna. This. خلاص وقف الفيديو بس.
Let's make another mess.
What?
I said let's make another mess.
Yeah. I thought it was making another mess.
كم تسوى. Yay! السوا. How is it making another mess?
He did not make any a mess, but I think he's ready to do. Yeah.
Oil filter box. This is, we got it from TRD Genuine Parts. It comes with an oil ring right here. This comes on the outer layer or the inner layer, but the biggest side, and this goes from the inside, and this just slides onto the oil filter. And this little piece, you could use it or you could not use it, but this is basically you just put it into the little silver bolt that we are going to remove in a second. And as soon as you plug that in, it will help you drain most of the oil that's inside of the filter. And supposedly you're not going to make as big as a mess with this. So that's what we're going to do. Okay.
Uy. Yeah. هذا شو؟ هذا شو؟ يوبا. لا. طب هذا بدي اروح على بابا. بقرف.
You ready?
Yes. أقدر أكون هنا. بقدر أصور معه.
حلو خلاص بلش بطلي سواليف كثير.
Alright, there we go. Jenna, how about you bring me that box right here? Yep, there we go. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab this guy right here, and let me just show him real fast. Alright, so I have this guy right here. As soon as I take this off, I can put this in. This is going to be the side down, and this is going to be the side that's going to be inserted into the plug.
Go ahead and do it.
And that's what I'm gonna do right now. So just be careful because the phone might get a little bit
No,
loose.
there is nothing is gonna come out now.
Oh, stuff already coming out, Bubba. Alright. And you just plug this in here. Do you want to remove your phone, Bubba? Alright, 3, 2, 1.
1, 2.
And 3, 2, 1.
Starting.
What the hell?
Baby, خلص طلع خلص كلياته طلع.
Nope, there we go.
You got it. They got it.
So we just plugged that in, and that was actually way easier than I thought. Last time I did it on the Sequoia, it was a bigger mess.
Your hand to see what's going on.
There we
Put
go.
your glasses, Khalid.
Here, give me the phone.
No.
So that's exactly what's happening right now. You can see it. Hopefully you can see it.
The smells look like
like that.
lahm. Can you picture me? Can you picture?
And we'll just let it drain now.
What? Can you? Is it gonna make a mess? Do you? Are you gonna scoot back? بس بتعمل كده.
ليش بدك تصور الشغلة كليات؟
ها؟
ليش بدك تصورها كليات؟
يعني تصوير بشكل عام نصير ناخذ مقتطفات.
Now my brother, it's this thing, my dad's car. Say hiya. Say hello
Hello.
to this camera.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
That's good thing.
That's enough. Yes.
To unplug it. How to unplug it?
Yeah.
My brother doing the ew, blood. Blood.
Yeah.
طول من ورا هرب.
Blood in your hand. خذ اعمل ذيك بوعيتك. I speak another country. We're in America. Oh, we're an American. Yay. And Jordan is nice.
نجيبها.
تقدر تجيب نجيمة أو استنى عليها شوي لأنه بدأت تنزل ميات كليات مع ال
Yeah.
Mom
تحت
doesn't
السنة
read.
تنزل
My
مع شو
mom
اسمه.
doesn't
Yeah.
read.
قربت تظهر.
My dada is looking and we're in America.
خلاص كيف.
Yes.
Give me a خيال.
حط على البيت.
Alright, so what we have here is a 1/2-inch wrench right here. You could probably get it at Harbor Freights or anywhere. And I also have a 1/2-inch extension. So what this is this is a 1/2 inch right here, and it's also a 1/2 inch up there, which means it'll just pretty much plug in into the wrench, or like the what's this called? We have this filter wrench. So this is a 1/2 inch just regular wrench, and then this is a 1/2 inch driver right here that goes into this 1/2 inch wrench, and it's also up here is a 1/2 inch, since the tool that we have is a 1/2 inch socket. So we have to use a 1/2 inch socket just because it's more durable. We actually even bent it a little bit when we did an oil change for the Toyota Sequoia. So all you got to do is pretty much to unscrew it, it is counterclockwise, and to screw it, it is screw it back on, it is clockwise. So right now I am going counterclockwise right now. So, and as I do this, I am going to take off the oil filter, and I'm gonna hand this video over back right here. Oh, it's almost drained all out, so I didn't make any mess. Looks pretty nice. It's good that we gave it a little bit time to use that plug to drain everything out. Alright, we got the filter right here, and this is the part that we are going to replace right here. This is the part that we are going to replace. Everything else, pretty much you just gotta clean it, let it drain a little bit out of the oil, the old oil that we have on it, and this is the tool that I was talking about. It's a little hard to take it off right now. I have to probably tap it with a little small hammer to take it out, and yeah, that's pretty much it right now.
بس تكون جاهز قول لي. جاهز؟
دقيقة كده.
ومعاك واحد ولا بدك تقيم هاي؟
ورجيهم كده.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, ready?
Ready?
Right here. When we drained it out with this guy, as soon as we took out the plug, so this is how it looks like when it's inside the car. This is how it looks like from your view inside the car. You have to take this guy out, just like that. When you have the 1/2 inch driver, 3/8 driver right here, we just plugged it in and wrenched it out, and just took it out like that. And then with the new filter, this tool comes in to play with us. So all you gotta do is plug it into here, just push it pretty hard in there, and then it plugs in, and like that it'll just drain out all the excess oil that's inside the filter. And after you're done, just kind of grab it with your hands and push it out just like that. And when you push it out, it will grab the old O-ring that's inside of right here that plugs in this guy. So as soon as you take that out, you just if you want, you can just throw this whole assembly all together. And there is the new O-rings that are right here. There's also another O-ring that is sitting right here. You probably can't see it very much, but there's another O-ring that is sitting right there, right here. And I will probably use a small screwdriver to take it off, but I think I can probably just take it off with my hands. There we go. So So this is the old O-ring of that, and this is also the screw on old ring. So put those on the side. We get our new O-rings. You could either, you do need to use oil to put them on. So you could either use the new oil or the old oil, doesn't matter which one you use. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna put this in here. First I'm gonna put some oil on there before I do that. So it can seal pretty good on there. Just like that. Put it right on there. Make sure it fits on there correctly. And get the other O-ring, this guy, dip it a little bit on the old oil. There is no sparkling in the oil, so it is good. That means the engine is healthy. Then just put it onto here, kind of slide it on, pretty easy to put on there. Make sure to put it in this groove. There's an obvious groove for it. So these are the threads, and this is the groove that you have to put it. Don't put it on the higher groove right here. This is not for it. If you put it on here, it will just destroy the O-ring, and then you'll have to replace everything pretty much again. Yeah, I have to put it right here. And there we go. It is on there. It's all lubed up. Now I pretty much need to put the new filter on there, but before I do that I need to clean my hands and I need to clean this filter. Alright, so I cleaned this up. This is all cleaned up. And what I'm gonna do before I install all the filters in, I will plug this back in right here. A little bit more than just hand tight. So what I'm gonna do is just grab this guy and just like that. When it stops with you, that's when you need to stop. Don't overturn it. After that, I'm going to get the new filter, just like that. There is no orientation that you have to put it on there. You can put it on there either way, this way or that way. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just like that, it kind of just clicks in right into place, and all you got to do is screw this back on there. And before I do that, I want to clean this tool, then I'm going to screw it back on there. And there are 3 grooves right here, 1, 2, 3, and they should match up with the grooves that are in the tool. On the other side there's only 1, and you can just match it up with the one that we have right here. And there it is. This is how it's supposed to look. This is how it's supposed to look. And the other side, only 1 is going to go in. That's for some models. Some models will have 3 on this side and 3 on the other side. Alright, and this is the old stuff. Just going to put it on the side right here. This on the side. Alright, so to screw it back on, it is clockwise. So you just insert it right back in there, and to screw it on there, it is clockwise, just like that. And slowly screw it on there. Still going. All right, now it's just kind of stopped with me right now, and what I'm gonna do is just give it a little small turn. Not even, it wasn't even a turn. It was 1/10 of a turn. And that should be done with you when it stops. That's when you need to stop, and that's all we need. Ayma, yellow. That's when you need to stop. And sometimes it's hard to get it off, so I'm just gonna kind of do this. Get the tool off, and I believe I can get it off by hand. And there you go. What you're gonna do is make sure there is no gap or anything like that. And I'm just gonna put it back on just one more time and make sure. Just one more time. Yep, it's tight. I'm not gonna do it anymore. It's tight enough. There we go. Came right up. And this is it. Alright, so we use this funnel right here for the transmission fluids. I will not be using this for the engine, just because I don't want to contaminate the engine with any transmission fluid. And I've been trying to get this off, and it's been hard to get it off, so I'm just going to use a Pepsi bottle. This is a half liter, or no, it's actually 1.25 liters. So what I'm going to do is I'm pretty much going to just puncture right here, start cutting it open. And just be careful not to cut yourself. And there we go. And the funnel has been made. Funnel, come in and put it right in there. Fits actually perfect for some reason. It's not even moving.
بدكش تنظفه? We're not gonna clean it up. Maybe like some sugar in it or something.
I think another.
I just go ahead and wash it and come back.
Make sure no water is going into the engine, so it won't destroy the engine. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, and I am going to plug it in just like that, right in here. It's not even moving that much, not like any other funnels. It's pretty still in there. And this, to fill it up, it needs about 8.5 quarts. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I have a 5-quart jug right here that I'm going to start with, and let's see if we don't spill anything. Let's hope that we don't spill anything. We gotta open it though. Oh yeah, this is 0W20. That's what you need for this type of engine, or for the Toyota Tundra and the Toyota Sequoia. Not too familiar with other engines. I'm just gonna wipe this off. And I will start pouring in a second. I'm just gonna grab it with one hand, pour with the other.
Careful with the fluid, too much of the fluid.
What?
I said, be careful, you don't wanna trip a lot of the fluid.
Am I dripping?
No, it's not, a little bit, you know, but we'll clean it.
Okay.
Yeah, just careful.
Let it drain out. 6 quarts in. Got 2.5 quarts to go.
I see you using Mobile One.
Yep. Sponsor us. Just kidding.
Of course, no Mobile One, no the other engine oil. They sponsor this video. It's our, we pay for it. It's our own cost. None of the filter, no Toyota, nothing.
No.
And we want no sponsorship from anybody. Thank you. Well, it's okay if we. It's okay when you have some sponsorship.
Just a little bit.
A little bit of sponsorship or a little bit of oil.
Yeah. Alright. 2 empty. I'm going to keep the empty ones so I can fill up the old oil in them. So, and then I'm gonna take them to my local dump, because at my local dump I can recycle that oil, and that wouldn't go to waste or wouldn't be too harmful for anything else. And this is the second quart, third. Take it easy a little bit. How much is that? That's 5, 6. This is the 7th one. We got a quart and a half to go.
So you have 7 so far.
7. So we have a quart and a half to go. Then after that, we will check the engine dipstick. Well, after we turn it on and move it around a little bit, and then after half an hour, we'll go ahead and check the dipstick and see what is the level at and how the oil looks inside the engine.
Like half an hour, it's like.
Half an hour after we turn it off.
Just to be sure.
Just to be sure that all the oil, because oil will go circulate into the engine. So what we have to do is we need to wait at least a half an hour until all the oil drains out into the oil pan. After that, we can check the dipstick, which the dipstick goes all the way down to the oil pan, and it tells us how much we have oil and what's the level that we are at. And, yep.
So what my son, he said, is not advice for anybody, just only extra precaution for us. It's no advice. We are not mechanic. We are just doing it ourselves. So we like to keep our cars really good. And
they've been doing good to us, so why not treat them the same?
yeah, we like the green truck. That's our man. We like this truck. It's our man. Beautiful. And we like that lady. It's a Sequoia. Yeah. Yeah, here you go. And we have other trucks, other cars, but that's right now what we have available. So we maintain it. It's not I'm bragging, but I'm saying on all our cars it is, what is it?
Toyota.
There you go.
All right, now we got half a quart to go.
It's weird. We start with what oil? Castrol.
Yeah, we start with Castrol, then we got 3 quarts of Mobile One, and now we have the good old Toyota, which we are going to use.
So kind of like you fixing like a sandwich, like
yeah,
what kind of
all kinds of stuff.
all kind of stuff. So that's the spicy one.
Yeah, that's the spicy one. That's
Like the pepper one, like
Yep.
pepper. The other one's salt and pepper now, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's 500, so we have to stop right here. It's all the same oil. It doesn't. It's not really different from any other ones. It's recommended to use better oil, like This is like high grade. The Toyota ones are high grade. Mobil one, Castrol, they're all high grade oils, engine oils. All right, that's enough.
Now you want to check the dipstick.
Check the dipstick. Okay. Let's close the cap.
Then close it. Just check it and be sure if you want to add more. Of course, it's easy to add, but it's hard to subtract.
Yeah.
So nothing hard. Everything you doable, but
Everything you can, it's possible to do, but it's just convenience. And as you can see, we are a little bit over the limit. The limits are right here. We're right about right here. I believe that's due to the reason that the oil is still going down. But it looks pretty good. You can't even see it. I barely can see it because that's how clear the oil is right now. But if I do this here, let me put it on the clean side.
dip it again and check
See,
it again.
you can already see the oil right on there. I'll dip it again.
بعدكم
ايش هافي؟ هو بس الكراكس تبعها.
Time. This is a clean side of a paper towel, and you can
Try
barely
to
see
put
it.
it in the next to something black, dark.
Here, I mean, they can barely see it. I don't know. Is it reflecting?
It's very hard to see, but
It's very hard.
You get the
But
idea.
it's right here. It's right here, so it's not too bad. And you can see the oil. It's very clear.
Yeah, it's clear. Just rechange it.
And we're done.
All right, we are going to start the engine. Sure everything is fine. Then change the air filter for the engine, the oil filter and the oil, and of course we want to reset the system. Soon we be sure everything is fine. My son, he's gonna, okay, what's happened? Everything is fine? Very good. So he's give me the thumbs up for no oil leak or anything. And of course my son, he would like to check normally, like after he do the job, normally he check after in half an hour later he check it. It's not recommended, but he do that, so be sure everything is fine.
All right, so we're gonna put back the skid plate, the part of the skid plate that was on there, and it's shaped like the SIM card thingies, so it's obvious how to put it. The rougher side is going to be from the inside, and the smoother side is going to be from the outside. That's just for aesthetics, and you can't really mess it up because that's the only way you can put it on there. And pretty much just slides in there, make sure the holes line up. Grab these, hand tighten them one at a time just to make sure they don't fall and hit your head. And it is clockwise to tighten, as almost everything in this car, to assemble it or disassemble is clockwise.
All the cars, I believe, is clockwise.
It's either clockwise or it's counterclockwise to disassemble and clockwise to assemble. But some stuff, for safety reason, they are the opposite, just in case. And tighten them by hand.
So guys get the idea.
Yep. And let me just make sure what is the tool size for it. It is a, I believe it is a, I didn't get the name of this cutout. It's a 5mm hex wrench. So it is a 5mm hex wrench. I'm gonna grab this side right here because it's easy to screw it on all the way before I need to torque it. And make sure you do them all evenly. Push it in just to help you. I'll actually do this just a little better than that. Alright, so we're all done. There were 4 bolts, 5mm hex wrench. They fit in pretty good. Made sure they fit pretty well on there. Just like that. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. What I did is I slowly turned them just cross. So one right here, and then I'll go to here, tighten them, and then I'll go to here, and then I'll go to here to tighten them, just to make sure they're all tightened up evenly and they just don't warp any of the metal. It shouldn't warp any of the metal. It's just for precautionary reasons. But yeah, we're done, and this is my pops.
Okay, so let's close the hood and let's bring the other beauty to take care of it. All right, we should change. I don't know if there is a message popping as you need service soon for the truck, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to reset it from here or not, but I'm trying. Let's see, mode. What, it did not do it. No, it's just hate radius. Not like him. Look like a message disappear when no messages. Alright. I didn't do anything, just automatically that sign that says service your engine soon or service soon. Let me see, settings, trailer, okay, maintenance reset, even though there is no messages. I say reset the maintenance reminder, yes. Maintenance reset complete. Okay. Push to reset schedule maintenance. Let me see. I mean, it does not show on me there is anything. Reset okay, it's showing maintenance reset complete.